Hello, everyone. This is Malachi Maynard, and this is my channel, Scythe Designs. I'm going to be going over a challenge that I'm embarking on this month, the month of June. It's going to be called the June Challenge. It does have some other names. I'm going to actually share my screen. I have a PowerPoint created, so need 1 second for that. And oh, sorry. Let's see this to go. And let's see. All right. So it does have, as mentioned, another name. It actually has two different names. This June challenge. The too long didn't read name is it's going to be called Done List, but the longer name is about asterisk 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 time you completed me list. Basically, what this is going to be about is um, basically I'm tackling some backlog of things, and I'm going to start with pretty much kind of introduce myself. As I you could see right here on the screen, there's an agenda as who am I? I have a general calendar that I'm going to aim to follow the best that I can. I do realize I'm already uploading this um, about 10, 11 days into the month. I have been working on this challenge already. It just, for whatever reason, um, got to recording this a little bit later. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we got who am I, the calendar, my planned upload schedule, and the goals that I have for this challenge. Now, a little bit about who am I? Well, who am I? I'm a creator and a consumer of art and education. I'm a writer, actor, hard surface 3D modeler, and typography layout artist. Now, here's the calendar. So we have the month of June. As we can see, we got basically some of the education. So planning to do about 164 hours of education, and I plan to write a little blurb, kind of review of the classes. These are basically online classes that I have purchased over the years that have kind of just started to build up. And then we got thing called non-baker's dozen postage. And let's see that. Um, then we got some thumbnails, some edits. Actually, go to the next screen. So these are all the project names that I plan to do. So the first one being basically 2.5 completed 3D models. What I mean by half is the half one is going to be more of it's going to be blocked out, kind of planned, and then the other two are going to be complete. That so that'll be like fully modeled and UV'd. Then I got the 164-hour education and review. Edit me 3 videos. So with that, I'm planning on doing 3 different video edits. Then I got 11 typography designs. And with some of these, by the way, there will be a few like warm-up exercises that I plan to kind of share along the way as well. Then I have something called BIO or Bio version 2. This is going to be kind of a reflection that I'm going to have at the end of this challenge where to see if my current bio kind of stands up to what I believe by the end of this challenge or if I want to update any of it. Then we have a half a century thumbnails, aka plan to make 50 different thumbnails for these projects, and that'll go on my portfolio. Should also go to YouTube. And then we got this non-baker's dozen postage. Why I say non-bakers, because a baker's dozen is 13. So planning to do 12, actual 12 different postages on Medium. May also be some vlogs in there as well. These are some things I've actually written, but I just haven't posted. So yeah, this is literally a big backlog of stuff. Then I have a digital paint that I want to do that well I've been meaning to do for the past few years. Um, so I also have the skills of doing some digital painting. So I plan to complete one of the digital paints, or sorry, digital paintings that I've been meaning to do over the years. So now going back, we could kind of see this is kind of a plan of roughly where I kind of put it all out on within the month. Now this is in addition to my other daily work and all that. So, but this is where I plan to try to keep myself on track. So for the most part, the first 3 weeks of the month, it's gonna be heavy on the different education, starting to do some thumbnails, finishing the video edits, at least get one of those. And then you got some making sure I have the start posting and then doing some designs, working on the 3D models. So now these are actually what that 164 hours of education is. These are the courses that I'm planning on completing. Some of these are Udemy courses, some of these are other downloaded courses. So most of these are Udemy, but like this is something I got on Teachable. So from what I've already completed of it, I do plan to actually go back and start at the beginning just to kind of refresh. But like this is a great course from the little I've already completed with it. I believe it was Michael Jonda, freelance complete course. That's actually a pretty long one. That one, I estimated was let me just look, about 50 hours out of that 164 hours. Then I got two courses from the future. It's a great company, great resource and everything for any type of designers. Um, I'll totally fanboy over it, and I'm completely fine with that. Um, but yeah, so these are the courses that I plan to complete that will make up the 164 hours. Then this is pretty much what planning to try to do for uploading and posting is between Thursday and Saturday around 8 a.m. Pacific time. Then um, kind of go over my goals because got to have some goals for a challenge, especially a self-imposed challenge. Now, one of my first goals for this is a little bit so you can get to know me, get to know the person behind this channel that I'm looking to grow, gain some awareness of my talents, in which, yes, I am hoping it will lead to some leads, um, while also trying to entertain you while I embark on this journey of the to done list, or it's about asterisk, 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 you get this thing done. And if possible, I would love to inspire others to kind of clean the graveyard of unfinished projects and see how it can change your life. If you actually get inspired throughout the course of this month as I am embarking on this challenge, feel free to tag me because I'm more than willing to be a cheerleader for you because you got my support. So let's clean out that graveyard of unfinished projects, kind of move it over to the finished projects, and let's have a very productive month. And thank you, and have a great day.